I kissed a girl. I kissed a girl. She called home to say she'd be late. He said he worried, but now he feels safe. I'm glad you're with your girlfriend. Tell her hi for me. And then I looked at you, you had guilt in your eyes, but it only lasted a little while. And then I felt.
Hey guys, it's Jackie. I'm doing my Monday video, obviously. It's a little late, sorry, but I had a really busy day. So, this week's topic is politics. We're going to talk about gay marriage, we're going to talk about adoption, we're going to talk about don't ask, don't tell, and our political stances and all that good stuff. So, alright. Before I get into this video, I want to make a shout out to A&F Jace because he can finally get top surgery. For anybody who has seen any of his videos, it's been a long time coming. And he has done so much to help this community, and he's helped so many people. The only problem is that he is short $500 unexpectedly for this surgery to go through with this. I hate asking for money, but if anybody is financially able, without putting themselves in a bad position, to donate money, that would be fantastic. He has put so much of himself out on YouTube and in the community, and it'd be nice if people could find it in their hearts to help him with something that's going to help make him happy and complete who he is. He does have a PayPal account, and his email is hollisterboy2121@aim.com. I'll put a link because boy is B-O-I. But if you can contact him, find his PayPal account, put 20, 30, 40, not even 20, it could be like $10 in there just to help him out. That would be so ridiculously awesome. He really deserves it. He really has been waiting for this moment in his life, and it would be great to get it going because the schedule for his surgery is sometime in January, and he needs the money quickly. So if you could help out, that'd be great. If you can't get a contact on him, notify me. I will get in touch with him and get the ball rolling. So if you can, help out. Alright, on to my video. Gay marriage. For or against? Let the homos get married. To be honest, marriage for me really isn't a big deal just because I don't really want to get married. I mean, one day I'm sure I'll find that wonderful woman and I'll get married, but as far as marriage goes, I feel like it's just an institution that has been set down through years of tradition and is just a label of permanency. But the thing with marriage that makes me for gay marriage is because you are given rights that normal couples don't have. Reason one. When you're married, legally, you can go to a hospital with your dying partner and be in the room with them, ask the doctor what's going on, and get the information that you need. Sorry. When you aren't married, you have to wait for family to come, get the information, and then pass it along to you. You may not even be allowed in the room because you're not family. Really? You want me to sit there while the person I love is possibly dying or really sick and not be able to see them and know what's going on? I want the right to be able to do that. I want the right to see the person I love when they need me the most. Reason two. Let's say that the person that I love and I adopt a child or have a child. What happens if one of us dies? Let's say the main guardian unfortunately dies. Unless they leave in their will that I am the legal guardian, that child is immediately taken away from me and either passed down to another family member or possibly put into the system. Do you really want to uproot that child from their parents that they have known and put them into the system or with a family member that they aren't as close with? That, to me, I'm sorry, but that is mentally traumatizing for a child to be taken away from their caregiver. It's already enough that they're going to be going through a death of their mother. You're going to take their other mother away? When you are legally married, you automatically have the right to your child. So I'd like that right. Reason 3. Well, I'm pretty sure I pay taxes, and that either way, the government doesn't have any problem with taking money out of my paycheck to support this wonderful country. So I feel that I should have the same rights as everybody else. If I want to get married and enter into an establishment that most straight people end up getting divorced anyways and being miserable, I feel like that's my right as a citizen to decide if I would like to enter a engagement such as that. If I pay my taxes like everybody else does, then I'm pretty sure I should have all the same rights as everybody else does. Just saying. Adoption. Plain and simple, kids. Let's dispel the rumors. It's 2010. Homosexuals aren't sexual deviants who want to rape children. We don't want to raise our kids gay. And we don't want to make them fight the gay fight. We just want to be able to have a child and raise a family. Just because I'm gay doesn't mean I'm morally inept. I'm capable of the same love and nurturing that a heterosexual person is capable of. I have the ability to make the right amount of money to support a child, just as much as a straight person does. My partner and I are the same as a heterosexual couple. We should have the same procedure to adopt a child. It's not fair that our procedure should be more strenuous and more in-depth than a heterosexual couple. It comes down to equality. I want the same. It shouldn't be harder for me to start a family just because I'm gay. Don't ask, don't tell. Oh boy. Alright. So basically you're saying because I'm gay, I'm not good enough to fight for my country. I can live here and pay taxes though. But if you find out that I'm gay, I'm out. I'm not as good as you because I'm gay. It was okay before you knew. You could promote me to God knows what position as long as I hide who I love. It's okay for me to go die to help the citizens of this country and support my country and bleed blood for this country as long as I'm not gay. Case closed. Don't really need to say anymore. My political stance, I really don't have a set political stance. I can be really conservative, especially when it comes to like immigration and stuff like that, and I can be really liberal, as you see. I don't like to label myself as Democratic, Libertarian, Republican, left-wing, right-wing, because I'm kind of all over the map. For the most part, I guess I have a pretty liberal outlook on life, but more so the thing that I live by is equality. People are people, capable of great evil and great good. We should have the same opportunities to employ either. If we do something bad, we will be punished. And if we are morally good, if you get into philosophy, but that's a whole different thing, then we should be rewarded for it as well. Equality for everyone. If we don't have equality for everyone, it just sets us apart from each other and keeps us away from being unified. We'd be so much more powerful if we set aside our differences and learned that in the end we're all human. I should have the same rights as you. It's as simple as that. If I choose to go into an institution of marriage, I should be allowed to do that. Half of you guys are miserable anyways, why don't I get a chance? If I want to have a child and start a family, why should it be harder for me to do so? If I want to join the Army, or the Navy, or the Air Force, or the Marines, or the Coast Guard, or whatever, to fight for my country, I should be allowed to do that regardless of who I love, and I shouldn't have to hide that. You want my political stance? Here it is. Equality for all.